Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Friday, November the 1st, 2024. I am Reverend Dr. Darrell Watkins, the senior minister here at Sunshine Cathedral, and with me today is Sunshine Cathedral's executive minister. He's also my husband, the Reverend Dr. Robert Griffin, and Sunshine Cathedral's Minister of Connections, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about our progressive faith community and how you can be part of it no matter where you live in the world. And if you live in South Florida, be sure to check out the Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts, offering entertainment for the LGBTQ+ community to benefit the LGBTQ+ community. If you enjoyed the Queer God Squad, please share this or other episodes with your friends, family, and social media communities. At Sunshine Cathedral, we want you to know that you are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Can you guess which campaign is spending millions on anti-trans ads? According to CBS News, Trump's campaign and his allies have spent tens of millions of dollars on political ads focusing on transgender issues in the weeks leading up to the election. The Trump campaign has spent over $19 million on television ads, and a Trump-supporting political action committee has spent more than $1 million on a similar ad. The ads focus on gender transitions from people in prison and immigrant detainees. One ad says, "She is for they/them, Trump is for you." Vice President Harris has said she supports medically necessary care, and she has pointed out that even when he was denying transgender people the respect and safety they deserve, he still never canceled hormone therapy for people in prison. She says the law requires that medically necessary treatment be provided, and she will follow the law. Shelton, a political economist at Claremont McKenna College, has said that political ads typically don't persuade voters, but rather confirm preexisting feelings that could fuel turnout. The Queer God Squad is part of the LGBT community, and we stand with trans and non-binary people. Is it fair to use trans people or any subgroup of the LGBT community to steer resentment in attempts to influence an election? That's exactly what we'll talk about now. Hell no. I'm sorry. That's just not appropriate behavior by any group of people or by anyone, is to use any part of the community, LGBTQ, trans, non-binary, whatever. That's just not good human behavior. And I know that these ads are targeting specific groups, and all to me it just stir unnecessary bias against people that should not be there. It's almost like stirring the pot of hate. What hate can we stir today to get people to be on my side, because I'm telling them they're the boogeyman or the boogie people, and I'm here to take care of those people for you. Just elect me. Right. Just vote for me. That's not how this works, folks. Right. And that's not how any campaign should be about. No. Gone are the days of good campaigns, I think. Yeah. When you didn't have all, when I first heard the term mudslinging in politics, this is not what they were talking about. There was even a level of decency in that type of atmosphere between mudslinging back in those former days. Today, it's like, say anything I want to say, do anything I want to do, and what are you going to do to me? And I'm still going to ask you to vote for me. That's not how politics should be.
The tide turned with the Willie Horton ads. That must have been the late 80s. President Bush running for election or re-election. And he said that Governor Dukakis had released somebody, some horrible murder, and so those Willie Horton ads were the first really dirty, ugly thing I ever remember, and then after that it has grown, and now since 2016, just on steroids, the ugliness. $19 million to dehumanize Americans. Because these aren't the bad guys. These aren't the villains. These aren't the monsters. These are people. These are citizens. These are neighbors. These are humans. $19 million to dehumanize and demoralize and demonize people. Yeah. Transgender people. first of all, they are who they say they are.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, they are people. They are citizens, and they deserve every right guaranteed by our Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't the thing we vote against.
Right.
You know, how are you going to balance the budget? Would love to hear it.
Yeah.
How are you going to improve infrastructure? I'm all ears. How are you going to keep us safe and negotiate with nuclear powers to get them to stand down and make the world a little safer? Oh, I can't, please talk to me. How are you going to protect people's rights, women's rights, LGBTQ plus people's rights? Ready. How are you going to address climate crisis, the concerns we have? Because climate change is real and the science that can help it is real. How are you going to engage that science to make us better? How are you going to address the health concerns? Long COVID is a thing. People are still so tell me, what's your policy? What's your plan? What you going to do? How much money is it going to cost? Is it going to require a lot of volunteers effort? Are you going to have to involve the military? Blah, blah, blah. I want to hear it. Your platform can't be those people. We hate those people, and I hate those people, so vote for me because I also hate those people. That can't be the campaign. That can't be what we stand for. That can't be what we vote for. And so $19 million to dehumanize our trans siblings, our trans friends, people in our community, it's evil. It is wretched. It is wicked. That it takes me or us to even call this out. Why hasn't it been called out long before?
Yes.
Millions, multiple millions to demonize and vote against the interest of people. And if no matter what terrible thing you do for them or terrible thing you call them, that makes my life or your life not one damn bit better. I want to hear how you can make my life better. And being mean to trans folk won't do it.
And simply another example of this campaign targeting marginalized group of people. Honestly, at this point, it's awful to say, but I expect nothing less because that's just what this campaign has run on. It is targeting people who are marginalized, who need help. $19 million. What could have been done with $19 million?
They always punch down, never up. They punch down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and we'll spend a fortune to do it.
Yeah.
There's a piece of me that just like, you know what, I'm just so sick of them.
Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
I'm sick of them. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of their policies, wannabe policies. You know, somebody doesn't even have a plan because what did they call it recently? We have a
concept of a plan.
Concept of a plan. Yeah,
so,
about the
yeah. So if you got
care.
a concept of a plan, you have no plan, and you're continuing to use fear and like a plan on your part to try and tell people, here's why you should support me. Right. And that's not a plan. That's not an agenda. And again, I just stay on the record. Anything that supports Project 2025, I'm voting against.
Absolutely.
And this $19 million went to support that Project 2025.
The hurting of people.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, our plan is to demonize trans people and to pretend to serve French fries one day. Yeah. That can you stand it?
Meanwhile, I'm going to go to church and pray for you. You know, with the Bible that I had made in China. I wonder. I just have to wonder if he's elected, which Bible will he use? The Bible that he signed, the Bible made in China, the Bible he profited from. So I can't go there.
I assume it'll be Mein Kampf, but whatever.
Yeah, are you sure it would be a Bible?
Well, and then there's that, and it would be a golden Bible. But that's what this group of folks are doing, is spending money on things like that. It's stunt, it's baiting, and it's not lifting people up.
But when you're selling a $3 Bible that you've signed for $1,000, you can spend monny. You got some cash to throw around.
Yeah, don't worry about your electrical bill or your phone bill or your insurance. You got that money to spend.
You got $19 million to hurt people.
And I don't care what you think about trans people, what you know about trans people. Maybe you're just complete ignorance that there even are such things.
Yeah.
What should get your vote is not, well, we're going to fix them.
Right.
We're going to take care of them. We're going to be mean to them. Come on. That really is fascist dictator stuff from these vermin, these problems, whether it's the immigrants or the trans people or the queer people or whatever, these drag queens, these are problem people. These are vermin. These are trash. And we're going to wipe them out. That is fascism. Mm-hmm. That is dictator stuff. That is authoritarian. And it's not all people are created equal. And everyone is entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if your campaign is about who we can hurt instead of how we can help everybody, then you just really need to lose.
Yeah.
And of course, that's up to us. That's up to the vote. That's up to the electorate.
Get out and vote.
So please vote and think about how you vote.
And I just say, if anyone has been hurt by any of this, please know that you got a home here at Sunshine Cathedral that you can turn to for support.
SunshineCathedral.org.
Yes.
And you can watch us, of course, Sunshine Cathedral, YouTube.com/Sunshine Cathedral. We're also on Facebook. We're on Instagram. So find us, because we're never going to be mean to you, and we're always going to affirm you, no matter what those other people say. They're wrong. You're God's miracle, not God's mistake. Well, that's today with the Queer God Squad. We want to thank you for joining us. We're here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ plus community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together.
We are all in this together. Remember that. You are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad.
Goodbye. Bye.